service is it's one of the most special things that you can give to many people, if not everybody, from all walks of life. As I always say to the team here, you have to really want to give everything you can to every individual every single day. You can have somebody knock on the door with an incredible CV of working in the best restaurants in the world, and you can have somebody knock on the door that it's their first job, but they have more drive, they have more of a want to look after people. And ultimately, that's why I try every CV that we receive here. It's not always possible because there's quite a lot, but we always try to meet everybody. What I'm very proud of in my team is that in my team, if you look at every single one of them has something different. Some are slightly more quiet on the floor, but they're like, they're literally like little Wikipedias, when a guest needs to have something, or if they want to ask something, or they're bam, bam, bam. And then I have a couple of others, which are a little bit more flamboyant, they're a little louder, they're a little more confident maybe, but that works too. And I think that as a front of house profession, I think that is something that people need to understand a bit more. Or the most common quote probably from any world-class maitre d' before every service is that we're about to open the curtains, you're on stage. And it is difficult, it's not a once a week show, it's lunch, dinner, lunch, dinner, lunch, dinner. And it is really important because you may well be putting down side plates and serving and clearing, okay cool, and then the next guests come in for the next service, you're doing the same, you might be in a routine, but for the guests it might be their first time, their second time, even their fifth time. Each time is so unique to that person. Modern service is about comfort. It's about knowing that, yes, of course, as I tell my team here every day, you have to take a view. You have to look at your guests and understand, how big is the table? Is there enough space for me to do that discreetly without them realising? Each day we are trying to create a more comfortable environment. We're trying to become sharper. We're trying to, even when guests are leaving and saying how fantastic everything is, that's great, but I want us to be able to do better. People do say that it's amazing in life for people who manage to find, manage to do their hobby as their, for their living, but I've managed to do that. It's really important for people to consider front of house as a career. And I know firsthand, and because I wholeheartedly believe, front of house really is for me, it's the best. Be it, as a junior waiter, as a senior waiter, as a sommelier, as a maitre d', as a head waiter, as an aspiring restaurant manager, in any capacity, in any position, in any restaurant, is beautiful. It's incredible, and it opens so many doors, and you learn so much. I think there's no better feeling when you're sat and you look in your dining room and it's full, and they're enjoying their food, and they're enjoying their wine, and they're enjoying the company, and there's good banter with us, with staff, because and they leave and they've had a fantastic meal, they've had a fantastic celebration, it is the best feeling, and ultimately that is what drives me. That's what drives me every day.